Right, good morning, people. Yes, I promised to drop a video of any trade that I've entered, irrespective of the outcome, be it good or bad. So there is a trade that I entered on P10 yesterday. The V10 went my way 2 consecutive times, and I want to tell you how I did it. It was also it was still an order block in an order block strategy that I use. And this is how I go about it. And this is my chart. This is 4 hour time frame. And the area marked here, is our point of interest. The area marked here, the market was here. The market was at this point when the analysis started. So what then happened? What happened? When the market got to this point, then I went to the lower time frame. And the lower time frame from this 4 hours is always 1 hour, not 3 hours, 1 hour. Then I went to the lower time frame 1 hour. What did I saw? That time there was a pullback. There was a pullback that was coming this way. There was this pullback that was coming this way. This pullback. There was this pullback that came down. Haven't created a swing low. And as I have always said, according to RCT concept, before you can validate a swing, a rejection, before you can validate either a pullback, is when there is a consecutive printing of a candlestick that is not less than 3, where we have 1 here, 2, 3. So this validates it. So any pullback that crosses below here, we call it a change of character, which is shock. Call it shock, 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 change of character, shock. So after this, what do we now expect? Now, having done this one, we discover that there is what we call a breaker block. This is a breaker block here. This is a breaker block. This bearish candle, we call it a bullish breaker block. Bullish breaker block. This candle here, we call it a bullish breaker block. So, because what I am expecting to see here, the pattern that I am expecting to see here is this. This is the pattern that I am expecting to see here. As the market goes like this, as the market goes like this, the pattern that I am expected to see here is as the market goes like this, come like this, goes like this, come like this, then it goes this way and then come down. This is what I'm expected to see. Okay, and how did I see that? Now we have a breaker block already, and in that breaker block, we have what we call in a breaker. Okay, we have a breaker block here, and this breaker block now will still go down to our 15-minute time frame before we take decision. 15-minute time frame. We don't take decision. I don't normally take decision in 1 hour because I don't have much equity to take care of the pull of the drawdown in 1 hour. 1 hour drawdown can be very massive. So I go down to my 1 hour, to my 15 minutes. Okay. So in the 15 minutes now, this is the area This is the area of my this is the area of my breaker of that breaker block. Then we have an we have a fair value gap here. This area. This is a fair value gap. We have a fair value gap. And we have an order block. We have an order block here. This blue candle is an order block. So this validates these three area of interest validate the analysis that this this price is going to go bearish for at the moment. I want to take advantage of it. So what I did yesterday, I first used my breaker block to enter the market. I first used the breaker block to enter the market for as one order. I enter the market here. I enter the market here for one order. And when it draw down to this area, to this fair value gap, I enter my second I enter my second order. And when it got to this point, look at here, when it got to this point, it sold before that time, even before it got to this point. When I entered my first order, it sold to this point, which was even enough for me to take profit. It was enough for me to take profit, but I endure it, and then to put my second order when it got to this point. And as it got to this point, I took my profit. I took my profit, and then I took my profit. Yes, I took my first profit. I took my first profit. Then I left one order, and that one order went to touch the other block. The first one stopped at this fair value gap. The second the second pullback, the second retracement went to touch this fair value gap. I mean, went to touch this other block. But at that time, this is where I put this is where I put my stop loss. My stop loss was above this swing. My stop loss was above this swing, above this guy. That was where my stop loss is. My stop loss was here, above this guy. And look at what happened. You can see that there was no any market that go above that point until it delivered the profit to me. And then I came out of it from this support before the market went above. And now there is another opportunity today as I'm watching. If I go down to 4 hours, if I go down to 4 hours, 4 hours has already printed a pin bar. It has already printed the pin bar here. And in this area, let me move this guy to this place. Let me move this guy here. This is another area of concentration. This is another block. This is another block. This is another block. This is another block. And a fair value gap here. And a fair value gap. Let me, and a fair value gap here. And a fair value gap. There's a fair value gap. A fair value gap. A fair value gap. So, what am I expecting to see here now? Let me go down to 1 hour. What is the 1 hour saying? What is the 1 hour saying? 1 hour has printed a solid retracement. Then let's go back to 15 minutes. 15 minutes. In 15 minutes now, In 15 minutes there is not any clear picture of a change of character yet. So we will watch as it will play out today. And I will still do. I'll take the trade if it give me a good setup, then and get back to you guys. So if you have any question to ask about this, let me know. And if you don't have, please subscribe to this channel because I'll be dropping tutorial of every trade that I take and every other educational video that you might need to to help you in your trading journey. Thank you. Like it and drop your comment if any. Thank you.